Ultimate is fun because of great throws, smart reads, and awesome catches. The same is true with DDC, but with 2 discs, quick thinking is added to the mix. This short video teaches you how to play DDC, or double disc court. We hope you will give it a try. DDC is played on a flat, grassy field. The field includes 2 square courts. Boundary lines lie flat on the edge of the courts and are considered out of bounds. Marker cones are placed on the corners. The courts measure 13 meters on a side and are separated by a distance of 17 meters. A DDC disc is smaller and lighter than an Ultimate disc. This can be frustrating if you're new, as it might be difficult at first to throw it accurately. Persistence and plenty of spin are the keys. Unique to DDC is the fact that 2 discs are in play at once. DDC is played between 2 teams. The team consists of 2 players, with both players standing in the same court. Here, Tom and Hank are the team in the near court, and Mike and Jim are the team in the far court. 1 player on each team, here Tom and Jim, holds a disc and prepares to serve. 1 team is the initiating team. Here it's Mike and Jim in the far court. To begin a volley, the non-serving player of the initiating team calls out, "Ready, 2, 1, throw," with an equal amount of time between each word. Both discs are released on the word throw. Correct service results in simultaneously thrown discs traveling in opposite directions. Listen to Mike make the call.
Ready, 2, 1, throw.
As a disc arrives, the team decides to catch it or let it drop. If the team thinks the disc will land in and stay in the court, a catch is made. When both teams catch the service discs, play continues with the initiating team obliged to throw first. Throws are made from the location of the catch. A player holding a disc cannot travel, but the other players can move about. Play continues until a disc touches out of bounds, stops dead in the court, or until both discs are touched simultaneously by players on the same team. Here, Tom mistakenly thinks Mike's throw will land out of bounds. Mike and Jim get a point. And here, later in the game, Tom successfully predicts Mike's disc will slide out. Tom and Hank get a point. Teams switch courts every 5 points. If each team throws a disc out of bounds, or each allows a disc to land inside their courts, a break is called and no points are awarded. Team members switch serves after each volley, including after breaks. Here the score is tied at 1 and remains tied at 1 after both serves go out of bounds. During the next volley, a burn shot from the far court lands successfully in the front court, resulting in a point awarded to the team in the far court. The excitement comes from escaping attacks. An attack occurs when both discs are flying toward the same court. Here, Jim and Mike initiate from the far court. After service, Jim throws toward the front court. Tom throws a lead shot toward the far court, followed by Hank's faster burn throw. An escape is made by tipping the lead disc, then a catch and quick throw of the burn disc. Now the front court is under attack. A similar escape ensues and the volley continues until a disc is thrown out of bounds. Note that teams must avoid touching both discs at the same time, getting doubled. Tipping is an effective means of escaping an attack. The tip allows your teammate a chance to catch and throw his disc while avoiding the double. Here we see Jim, in orange, tip the lead shot before Ethan's catch and throw of the burn shot. Listen as Jim tells Ethan to wait for the tip, and Ethan tells Jim when to catch his tip by yelling off.
Tip! 9! Off! Tip! 9! Off! Tip! Tip!
Here, in slow motion, the escape by Mike and Jim in the front court leads to a successful attack on Tom and Hank in the far court. Hank decides not to catch his disc, as Tom is holding the other. 1 point is awarded to Mike and Jim, as the disc lands and stays in the far court. DDC allows for a variety of different throws, but a player may call a violation on a thrower if the throw arriving in the court hits the ground with an angle of 30 degrees or more. The player receiving the throw must call angle before the throw hits the ground. The exception is a throw that is low, below 2.5 meters as it enters the court space, and is rolling away from the thrower at initial ground contact. Here's an exchange between John, light blue, and Jim in the front court, and Mike and Hank in the far court. John and Jim are initiating. Note the preference for backhand and two-finger throws. Note also that the non-initiating team can decide to wait on a throw until the other team's disc arrives. DDC features tips, burn shots, great escapes, and even an occasional layout. It's fun to learn, fast-paced, and an all-around excellent disc sport. It's quickly learned in 1 or 2 games, but takes a while to master. For more information and to get started, contact a local DDC pod near you.